Today, we're diving into one of the most haunting and romantic tales from the Romantic era. Did Mary Shelley, the creator of Frankenstein, really keep her husband's heart after his tragic death? Spoiler: it's mostly true, and it's as Gothic as it gets. Let's uncover the story of Mary, Percy Shelley, and a heart that refused to burn. It's July 8, 1822, off the coast of Italy. Percy Bysshe Shelley, the brilliant romantic poet, is sailing on his boat, the Don Juan. He's just 29 years old, married to Mary Shelley, the woman who gave us Frankenstein. But a sudden storm hits and the boat sinks. Percy and his crew drown. 10 days later, his body washes ashore near Viareggio, battered and decayed. Back then, health regulations meant bodies couldn't be transported, so Percy's friends, poet Lord Byron, writer Leigh Hunt, and adventurer Edward Trelawney, decided to cremate him right there on the beach. It was a grim scene, straight out of a Gothic novel, but something extraordinary happened during that cremation. Trelawney, who was overseeing the fire, noticed something bizarre. The flames consumed Percy's body, but one organ, believed to be his heart, refused to burn. Trelawney, in a moment of macabre bravery, reached into the pyre and pulled it out. Now here's where things get murky. Some historians say it might not have been his heart but his liver, calcified from tuberculosis. Either way, Mary and her circle believed it was Percy's heart. Trelawney gave the heart to Leigh Hunt, who preserved it in spirits of wine. But Mary wanted it. After some back and forth, Lord Byron had to step in. She finally got it. Mary, heartbroken over losing Percy, wrapped the heart in a silk shroud and later tucked it inside pages of his poem Adonais, a tribute to another lost poet. She kept it close, sometimes carrying it with her, until it ended up in her desk. Now this might sound shocking today, but in the 1800s, keeping mementos of loved ones, like locks of hair, teeth, or even organs, wasn't that unusual. For Mary, this heart was a piece of Percy, her soulmate, whose fiery spirit seemed to defy death itself. When Mary died in 1851, her son, Percy Florence Shelley, and his wife Jane, found the heart in her desk. It was buried with Percy Florence in 1889 in the family vault at St. Peter's Church, Boscombe. But was it really his heart? Some skeptics, like a 1885 New York Times article, argue it was probably his liver. Intense heat from a cremation fire would likely destroy a heart, but a calcified liver could survive. Still, Mary believed it was his heart, and that's what mattered to her. It's no wonder ex-users call this peak goth. It's the ultimate symbol of love, loss, and the macabre. Let's break it down. Fact: Percy Shelley drowned and an organ was retrieved from his cremation. Fact: Mary kept it, wrapped in silk and poetry for decades. Myth: it was definitely his heart. Science suggests it might have been his liver. Either way, this story captures the raw emotion of Mary's grief and the Romantic era's obsession with love and death. Mary Shelley wasn't just a writer, she lived a life as intense as her stories. Losing Percy at 24, she poured her grief into her work, and keeping his heart, or what she thought was his heart, was her way of holding on to him. It's a story that's been romanticized by Gothic fans and retold in books like Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, a documentary volume. But it's grounded in truth, making it all the more haunting. So there you have it. Mary Shelley's love for Percy was so fierce she kept a piece of him close, even in death. It's a tale of devotion, tragedy, and just a touch of the creepy. What do you think? Romantic or downright eerie? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you love this dive into Gothic history, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more strange histories. Visual dramatic music, animated end card with a heart and lightning bolt.